What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel if you didn't know. So today's video is going to be a little different. It is not a demo for you guys, it is not a lash with me, but it is all about lash terminology. So what that means is there's a lot of little things that we lash artists say that new lash artists, beginner lash artists, or even students don't actually know, and it does make it a little bit challenging to kind of learn the industry if you don't know some of the terms. So I'm going to go through a list of terms that you should know, or you may not know, or you're just curious about, and we will go through some definitions. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first one is a simple one. It is an NL. So what that means, it is literally just as simple as a natural lash. It literally just means a natural lash, meaning your client's natural lashes that they have on their eyes, not their extensions, the natural lash itself. The next one is retention. So retention is a little bit tricky because I realized that not everybody actually knows what that means. So retention is really looking at the longevity of the extensions on the natural lashes. So you're looking at how long the extensions hold on to the natural lashes and how long they retain. So when we're talking about the whole of retention, we're talking about how well they retain on the natural lashes. So there's a lot of factors in that. So that's what retention means. The next one is Stickies. So stickies are, I feel like they're funny to say or like funny to hear, but stickies are literally just that. They're lashes that stick together and they're just called stickies because they're stuck. They're literally just stuck together and that's that. So moving on. Okay. The next one is isolation. So isolation is, okay, so isolation I feel like sounds like this big crazy word, but it's literally just separation, separating the natural lashes and applying your extension onto it. So the idea of isolation is the process of separating the lashes. So you are isolating the natural lashes and then applying your extensions. So isolation is really just separating your natural lashes with your tweezers. The next one is curing. So this one's a little technical because when we're talking about adhesive, when you normally think about like glue, you think about glue drying, but in fact, with lashes or lash extensions, the adhesive doesn't dry, it cures. So when you're talking about curing, you're referencing the adhesive technically drying, but it's not curing because curing requires the process of moisture in the air that cures the actual adhesive. Then we are going on to bonding. So bonding may sound similar to curing or like sticking in general, but it's a little bit different in terms of bonding itself means the actual extension bonding to the natural lash, not necessarily the adhesive or the dry time or curing or anything like that. It's really just how well the natural lash and the extension stick together. They are bonded, how well they bond, and they are now bonded. Okay, so then we have blepharitis. So if you are in lashes and you've heard this term blepharitis, I know when I started doing lashes, I had no idea what this meant, but blepharitis is actually a term that is in reference to basically a reaction to your client's lash line. It's basically just inflammation in the lash line that is like more of a condition that some clients have. It can be brought on from lash mites, or it could be something that they just have flare-ups of, but it's something that you recommend your client talk to their doctor about. But that's what the word blepharitis really refers to. It's a flare-up of their lid and inflammation on their lid, and it's swollen and it's not nice to look at. So that's what blepharitis is. If you guys actually want to know more about blepharitis, I did a video collab with an optometrist that definitely had a lot more insight on that in terms of the actual condition along with irritation, all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check it out right here. That is that. Okay, so the next one is literally just an F. So the reason we put this in here is because we know on a lot of Facebook groups, when you ask a question or you see someone ask a question or a comment, and a lot of the times the actual comment people comment is like an F and people don't know what that means. But generally it just means that the person is following the actual post because they probably have the same question and are waiting to see what other people answer. So we thought we'd throw that in there. And if you guys are interested, we also have Lash Rehab that you can go ahead and follow on Facebook, and you can get a ton of info on that. Okay, then we have mapping. So mapping is, I feel like this is more and more popular now, but I thought I would throw it in here. So mapping is all about styling your client's lashes. Mapping is just referring to a lash map, which is like a style guide, which is literally your under eye pad where you write what style you want or write what lengths you want, and then you can basically just style your client's lashes based on what you wrote on your lash pad. So that is literally the definition of mapping. The next one is crystallization. So this is kind of funny because I feel like people are like, what is crystallization? I've seen it in my comments. I've heard people talk about this and they're a little bit confused, and I myself was confused as well. But crystallization is literally the fancy term for a handmade fan. So it's literally the process of creating a handmade fan. People also want to reference it as crystallization. So they crystallize their fans before they actually have their clients come in, and it is literally a handmade fan that they have made previously. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope that this was enlightening. I hope that this helped. If there was any questions you had on certain terms that are used when you're reading blogs, when you're listening to different YouTube videos, watching different YouTube videos, or even just in your training and you're not sure. So if you guys have any other terms or anything that you've heard of that you're just not 100% sure on, definitely leave them in the comments below and let me know if you guys want a part 2. Put the questions you have or the terms you have in the comments below so I can reference them in the next video. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with something new next time. Bye.